I've been stunned by Kessler's Oven Hot EP since last month, so I guess that it's not quite so oven hot technically, but what I'm listening to is certainly some form of heat, the sort of thing that broadens your love of the evolving scope of electronic music. Garage, electro, jungle, breakcore, and D&B are all distinct styles of electronic music, but tracks like those on this EP remind you of how similar the roots are when they all fuse together seamlessly like the world's sexiest soldering job. That's not a group of words that's ever been said before. The opening track, Lambert Rise, is a bit shy in showing off just how heavy Kessler can build his tracks. In fact, I'd argue that Moonlight Branches is where the EP truly begins. Sub-bass thumping like the devil trying to sleep, percussion scuffling like a flurry of robotic rats transforming into robotic bigger rats. It feels like a race ready to begin, and you can hear the world slowly coming to life around the central pieces of the track. The history of electronic beat music even rushes through the track's veins when we hear hints of the Amen break. It's like a celebration. It's not a celebration that changes the game, but it's just so immaculately crafted and affectionate, and just understands how good this kind of shit can be. Even the cold, windy atmosphere on Old Wives' Tale makes you imagine someone throwing some fingers in the air for burial. Only a Fool scrambles maniacally, being the most blood-pumping cut from the cake shop. And Kwaku is the finale that smoothly slips from breezy, dreamy synth sections into bassy, gnarly-toothed stomps. Stomps hard enough to piss off the devil trying to sleep again. Fuck you and your dance floor. This EP rocks. Cradled by a summer day. That moment you just heard on the opening track of Maria BC's Devil's Rain was the moment that I realized it was something truly special. Sparse, but special. Each track is a rainy meditation that is occasionally interrupted by the sudden pulse of a life-affirming moment, just like that nimbly climbing melody you just heard, or maybe even some ghostly coos. Maria recorded this record in their apartment during lockdown, having to keep volume constraint to not trouble neighbors, roommates, probably even that devil trying to sleep for the last time, although I'm sure he'd be stoked the EP was named after him. These tracks are solemn hymns, each one holding gorgeous and instantaneous melodies for you to find comfort in, so long as you're patient enough to allow each one to unfold in the space. It's intimate, quiet, introspective, airing out the demons in the memory room, as Maria themselves describes it on perhaps the most tender song offered, Adelaide, and one that I imagine will stick with me for the rest of the year, returning the colour back to my body whenever I feel discouraged from moving forward.
Adelaide, you've been too afraid to reach through these teeth. Even when disaster strikes.
Followed by the final track, The Deal, whose chords sound like the basis to a final showdown, Maria poses their voice even stronger and more determined. Towards the end, you get this rumble of electric guitar feedback that starts to scratch away at the music itself, literally breaking apart the audible form of the music. It's incredible. Them's fighting sounds, almost as if to say that it's time to seal the deal, it's time to take a trip downstairs, kick open the door, and tell the devil it's time to wake the fuck up.